A niche interest in K-pop, Korean pop music, has been steadily developing in the West over the past decade or so. As BTS arrived on the scene, the niche soon became popular. These are the top 10 things that you didn't know about this boy band. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more amazing top 10s. Number 10. BTS writes their own songs. Most of the songs they sing are written by BTS, and Suga is responsible for writing over 100 songs for BTS, and writing songs is a part of his routine. Suga is, in truth, a genius pianist. Although most people think that he's just a master of rapping, RM has now released over 100 tracks, and it appears they are not going to slow the pace down. They're not mere singers or rappers. These K-pop idols really have a hand in writing their own songs, particularly for the Map of the Soul era. As per BTS fandom, Suga, RM, and J-Hope are all granted songwriting credits for the groundbreaking album featuring Halsey, Boy With Love. So according to Elite Daily, for the album Map of the Soul 7, the geniuses behind many of the songs are RM, Suga, and J-Hope. Even so, Jin wrote his solo album, Moon, while V wrote and Jungkook composed their respective solo songs along with RM. Jimin published his Friends subunit single in comparison. Number 9. An agency credited the boy band. Like other boy bands we have seen in history, BTS members were hired by an agency called Big Hit Entertainment. They launched in 2010 with several auctions to select the musicians. RM, the leader of the band, had a solo career before he was selected for a test and became the first member of the group, and all the other members were chosen in different ways. Jungkook is the lead artist, and 7 agencies wanted to partner for him when he chose Big Hit Entertainment. We went to support a friend with a disability, but he was convinced by people to give it a shot. In another organization competition, Suga decided to run, which he did not win, but was invited to join the organization. Jim received an invitation while he was leaving the bus. Jimin came after him when a dance coach said he could try the audition. J-Hope decided to give it a try after he had been ripped loose from another gang. The remainder is history. Number 8. The 2017 Mnet Asian Music Award. The 2017 MMA Week was a shock for everyone, as not only did BTS take home 4 major trophies, but also shows that are called the best of the MMA Week. They literally destroyed the stage. Armies all over the world screamed as BTS were revealed during MMA 2017 as the Artist of the Year. And let's be honest, we all were very furious at the fact that BTS were denied to win the year's album for Loving Her. But their fire shows made it all up for our ruined mood. I mean, they didn't win the awards for the Best Asian Style and Best Music Video for nothing, did they? BTS performed Not Today, Cypher 4, Dynamite, and Mic Drop remix in an amazing mixture of a set design and stage formation. Their performances, since it was their first time closing the MMA, the Bangtan boys were already under the spotlight. So the followers were already pumped up, and BTS did not struggle to deliver in their classic fashion. The popularity of Cypher 4 prompted the fans to have a complete meltdown, but the closing Mic Drop remix show will be published in history books. Number 7. They are a big part of the South Korea's economy. BTS has seen development not only in itself, but also in society every single day. In general, they have managed to bring drastic changes to the South Korean economy. Not only confined to their business, studies have demonstrated how strongly BTS influences the economy of South Korea. Analysts have discovered that their impact is not only restricted to music, but that their own homeland and culture are still influenced in many respects. In December 2018, the Hyundai Research Institute announced that BTS produces an approximate 4 trillion won for the nation as an annual economic gain and 1.4 trillion won as an annual added value. It's an outstanding achievement by a Korean musician. HRI forecasts that 56.2 trillion won will be affected by the economic impact of the 10-year BTS. BTS was also responsible for generating another economic effect of 481.3 billion won alone by the BTS 5th Muster Magic Shop performances that occurred in Busan and Seoul in June 2019, according to an academic survey. Number 6. BTS backup dancers ripped off RM's and Jimin's shirts. Jimin continued to hold intact one side of his shirt, but RM failed to keep too many from exposing his flap of cotton. It is very humiliating to have your shirt ripped off on a live show, and it is certainly quite embarrassing for someone who is in that kind of situation to have your shirt ripped off accidentally. And one thing to remember is that they proceeded to dance, and even Jimin did not give a thing about his torn clothing. He can be seen pretending to hide in the background while performing the rest of the dance. Imagine dancing on a stage with over 20,000 people watching you. That would be super humiliating, and that is the exact thing that these two had to go through. Make sure to stay until the end of the video because the next ones will surprise you. Number 5. They are the first K-pop band to have their very own emojis. The BTS creator first obtained their own Twitter emoji in 2016, just 3 years after their launch. Users who hashtagged the name of the boy band had a special bulletproof vest symbol, a reference to their Korean name Bangtan Sonyeongdan, which translates to Bulletproof Boy Scouts. When the boys performed for the first time at the American Music Awards in 2017, fans got a new emoji. The brand new logo of the party, which they still use today, appeared when tweeting #BTSXAMAs. This logo came with this logo. In homage to the BTS force, these artists released another emoji specifically for Twitter. This was the logo created for supporters, an inversion of the BTS logo that appeared as individuals tweeted the hashtag #LoveBTS10M. This was in honor of the K-pop group earning 10 million followers back in 2017. BTS fans used the purple heart to express their love for each other and the band apart from their own emoji. Number 4. 2018 BTS Fiesta. The rap line from BTS wants its own hollering. The emergence of the rap line during the anniversary of Dang, also known as the 2018 festival, is a moment of its own. Dang is already a rap song from the ARMY that still sits on the tip of their tongues. To this day, those songs are about flames and a casual call to all haters are still popular. The ARMYs have always loved the performance, but watching the rap line snapping on stage is another scary experience. Of course, our favorite scene from the show was RM's verse. Would you imagine that he's only stuttering while rapping? And that's probably the most prominent part of the whole record. Stuttering while rapping is a sheer tragedy for rap lovers. But RM makes it so natural and smooth, and you know the ARMYs like it so much that before RM begins spitting flames, the crowd simply goes silent. Probably this is the only way to silence the BTS crowd, right? The trio also dressed in official Korean garments and it brilliantly enhanced their stage look. Make sure to stay until the end of the video because the last 3 will surprise you. Number 3. RM learned English by watching Friends. Studying a foreign language can be intimidating for some people, but by watching TV, others can learn it. That is RM's story. He is the only member of the group who fluently speaks English. He clarified that he knew it from watching Friends and his parents were huge fans of the show in an interview with Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen carried a box full of presents with the Friends team to him. In addition to English and Korean, RM is also able to understand Japanese. It's a very amazing thing. In comparison, they are the most retweeted celebrities of 2016. In 2016, Forbes released a list of the most retweeted artists in the month. The group received over 5 million retweets. Second position was taken by Kanye West, who had over 3 million retweets. And such a contrast, the first Asian actors to make it onto the list were BTS. They are a big deal on social media, and BTS have almost 30 million Instagram followers. Number 2, they are super competitive. When they had Love Yourself Tear, their competition level was high. BTS revealed during their 2018 press conference on Love Yourself Tear that they feel competing against each other during each new song. Suga revealed that participants felt hostile towards each other in order to do well, but their mutual desire to present BTS as a group and strengthened and better side is the competitive spirit. We will try to do what we are good at, making the same degree of advancement in an initiative, but we continue to take on the tasks because of the competitive nature between the participants. When we see a participant doing a bit better than us, it stirs up our competitive edge to do well. It makes us want to experiment with new models and ask about fresh stuff. Suga stated all of this. Number 1. What BTS actually stands for. An acronym for Bangtan Sonyeongdan, implying Bulletproof Boy Scout. A Korean word is BTS. also known as Bangtan Youth. They announced in July 2017 that they will now be known as Beyond the Scene as part of their new identity. And if many people understand what the band is, the true sense of BTS is too familiar to them. One of the participants said in an interview, it has a profound meaning. Bangtan means to be the resistant to bullets. So it means to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that aim at adolescents like bullets to preserve the values and ideal of today's adolescents. We learn from this that BTS is not just a made-up random acronym. It's actually thought about and put together so that something truly means it. Well, that's a wrap for today's video. BTS has been growing phenomenally since its birth and has never failed to give. Always they have put up amazing performances and made everything love them. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos.